All right, well, good morning. Let's get down to business. Tech CEO Elon Musk hit with some bad news after his social media platform X's ad sales are reportedly expected to slump to about $2.5 billion following an exodus from several big corporations such as Disney. Toppling onto that downturn, the United States Federal Communications Commission announced it will not reinstate SpaceX satellite internet unit Starlink with $885.5 million in rural broadband subsidies, saying the company could not demonstrate it could deliver those promised services. Still, the business does plan on expanding retail services for their products. So for help with breaking all of that down and a whole lot more, global business consultant Hilary Fordwich is with us this morning. Good morning, Hilary. Let's get to those markets. So they finished the day. Wow, this is a lot to digest right here. So the companies withdrew from Musk's social media site after he seemingly supported a post saying Jewish communities are responsible for anti-white hatred. Now, the government then pulling those subsidiaries, citing Starlink's alleged failure to meet basic program requirements. Despite these setbacks, Costco quietly started actually selling Starlink routers at its stores. Okay, Hilary, that was a lot. What do you think is in store for Elon Musk?
Well, you're absolutely right. Pleasure to be back with you. Lots of things to break down here. Yeah, his ad sales were about 92% of all of his revenue, and now it's down projected to be about 70%. And think about it, when advertisers plan, they plan for an entire year. So that's just right now. It means that 2024 could even be worse, obviously, because they're not going to renew next year, lots of firms. And that makes Linda Zaccarini, she's the one that was brought in, the CEO, to increase ads. It makes her job very difficult. Be interesting to see if she still stays there. But now to the other part of the story you mentioned. So that's sort of the big advertisers, on the big side, going to like sort of smaller consumers. Yes, this has not been announced broadly. In fact, it's not across media. I think Newsmax is somewhat breaking this, and that is that Costco is selling these individual units where one can have the access to the internet to download everything via Starlink. Now, at the moment, Costco is just not actually loading these into their stores. They're in warehouses, but they are for recreational vehicles like boats, and people can buy them individually, so you don't have to be sort of on one of the major networks. And remember, Starlink is actually keeping all of the Ukraine in touch with the world. They're providing these individual units there.
Yeah, that's a really good point. And when it comes to X, we heard Elon Musk, he said, I don't care. Don't advertise on my site. So he's not too worried about these advertisers pulling out.